Hello, I'm Tracy from the Tree Lanterns. We made these videos to show you that trees are very important in our daily lives. So we, Paul, Carolyn, Cristian, Camille, Keziah, and myself are here to remind you that we do need trees. Hope you enjoy!
Advantages of trees. Good afternoon. Today, I am here to talk about the importance of trees and why we should appreciate them. According to treecanada.com, an average individual consumes enough wood and paper to make up a tree 100 feet tall and 16 inches in diameter, or 681 pounds of paper per individual per year. Can you imagine how many trees are cut down just to produce paper for one person? Then, imagine how much wood from trees are used to produce paper for the whole world. So with that said, let us avoid wasting paper and stop misusing the trees. Now, according to treecanada.com, studies show that hospital patients with window views of trees recovered significantly faster and with fewer complications than comparable to patients without access to such views. This means that trees can give off healing effects even only seen visually. Then again, according to treecanada.com, each healthy tree can reduce airborne particles by as much as 7,000 particles per liter of air. Thus, a healthy tree is a freestanding air purifier. It also says that one fully grown tree can supply for 4 people's oxygen supply for a whole day. Trees can also help in floods, and it uses the flood water for better purposes. One large tree can lift up to 100 gallons of water out of the ground and discharge it into the atmosphere as clean air in one day. Thus, with more trees planted, the lesser the chances are for floods to occur in a certain vicinity. So now that we have seen the advantages of trees, I hope that we would start saving trees, planting new ones, and stop abusing them.
Nature is our life. Without nature, we're nothing. But there are many bad things people do to our nature. For an example, we are the cause of the global warming. We pollute everywhere. We put our trashes everywhere in the land, even in the water. We smoke and many more. Pollution causes floods, landslides, and climate change. Do you remember Typhoon Ondoy? It's the main cause of flood in Manila. Because of that, many people in the Philippines died. More than 300 people died. And many people in the Philippines lost their homes. So are you going to let this happen again in the Philippines? No, right? We can save the nature by doing such simple things, such as planting trees, segregating trashes, cleaning the surroundings, and reducing the use of recycling. So save our nature to save our lives.
Good afternoon, I am Cristian and I am going to talk about deforestation. Trees are very important to our world. Without it, we will not be here right now. This is because it gives out oxygen and it removes carbon dioxide that harms our environment and many more. It can also save our lives because when it rains hard, it absorbs the water. That means that it can reduce flood and it can also prevent landslides. Sadly, almost 3 to 6 billion trees are cut down every year. This is because of illegal logging, industrialization, conversion of forests to agricultural landmarks, and other stuff. Even if it's to benefit ourselves, it's still bad. For example, recent floods happen because there's too much garbage and there are only a few trees that can help us. But we can end this problem by participating in some green movements and by planting trees. Even a little help can change.
Hello, good day. This is my doggy. Hi. Okay, so we'll be talking about the trees. Trees are the longest living organisms on the planet and one of the Earth's greatest natural resources. They keep our air supply clean, reduce noise pollution, improve water quality, help prevent erosion, provide key building materials, create shade, and make our landscapes look beautiful. Here are some thought-provoking facts and figures about our oldest citizen we call trees. Since the beginning, trees have furnished us with two of life's essentials, food and oxygen. As we evolved, they provided additional necessities such as shelter, medicine, and food. Today, their value continues to increase and more benefits of the trees are being discovered. Benefits of the trees are being discovered as the role expands to satisfy the needs of a modern lifestyle. Trees are good .com says that shade trees can make 20% cooler buildings 20% cooler in summer. Though trees die in old age, they are generally killed by insects, disease, and by those that of 70-year-old trees retired to work state as of 1,000. That's good. As you can see, trees have many benefits to us. This is one of the most important living things on the planet. So, what's your plans on saving such delicate things?
Do you know that in summertime, one young tree keeps the air as cool as 10 air conditioners going 20 hours a day? Young trees are our best air purifiers. 1 acre of young trees uses 5 to 6 tons of carbon dioxide a year. That's 10 to 20,000 pounds of the gas that people breathe out. That same acre gives us 4 tons of fresh oxygen to breathe, which is equivalent to 8,000 pounds. Most of our houses and most of the world's buildings are built from trees. And we all know that trees give us paper for books and lots of things that we use every day. So, if we are wasting paper, it means that we're also wasting trees. According to deepcreektimes.com, every day, Americans buy 62 million newspapers and throw out 44 million. That's the equivalent of dumping 500,000 trees into a landfill every week. 1 ton of recycled paper uses 64% less energy, 50% less water, 74% less air pollution, and saves 17 trees. You also know that rainforests once covered 14% of the Earth's land surface. Now, they cover a mere 6%, and experts estimate that the last remaining rainforests could be consumed in less than 40 years. Trees take thousands of years to adapt to a specific climate. If global warming is too rapid and trees cannot adapt to the heat, there is a real danger of massive tree die-off. Heat-resistant species probably will be unable to reforest the landscape fast enough, and major problems are possible. Trees also decrease soil erosion because their roots hold the soil. If trees die, there will be no life on Earth because trees provide oxygen, water, food, and shelter for animals and us humans. There will also be landslides like what's happening in a lot of places in the Philippines due to loss of trees. So we all must work to lessen the effects of global warming and help our wonderful trees stay safe. We must recycle paper so we can save trees. It is a must, so we should start it now before it's too late.
Did you know that trees are the longest living organisms that can live on Earth? Well, now you know. Trees can live forever, but their existence is shortened because of carelessness. The oldest living tree is a conifer found in Sweden. Researchers say that the tree is 9,550 years of age and is 13 feet tall. Trees have different uses. May it be in the past, the present, or the future. Did you know that trees can work like soundproof glasses? Trees can block sounds, and especially now, trees are needed to reduce noise pollution around the world. Another interesting use is because of the war. At that time, there was a blood shortage. So, to give a solution to this problem in World War I, milk from young coconut was used as blood plasma. And in World War II, the Oscars that were given out were made out of wood because of the little amount of metal which was originally used to make the awards. See? Trees play a big role in our daily lives, so we must protect them. They give us a lot of benefits, so we must return the favor, because in that way, we will all benefit. One of the things we can do is plant more trees. Even though it's a very common activity, it's very successful. Even one tree can make a difference in our world. We can't find any other place like Earth, so we must learn to preserve it, despite the civilization unfolding. Now is the time to act. We must save one of Earth's greatest treasures, trees.